They say, some rivers carry water, but others carry secrets. And then there is the River of Nine Songs, under the silver gaze of the moon. Its surface shimmers not just with light, but with echoes of a time long past. Legends whisper that its current is woven from the voices of forgotten gods, each ripple a verse, each wave a chorus. It is a place of immense power and profound mystery. But the locals, they know the truth. They warn travelers to block their ears, to turn away from the water's edge. For the river's melody is a siren's call, and its depths hold secrets that were never meant for mortal minds. The River of Nine Songs does not just carry voices, it collects them. Our story follows a scholar, a seeker of lost knowledge, drawn to the river's edge by whispers on the wind. He had spent his life poring over ancient texts, deciphering brittle scrolls that hinted at a power beyond human comprehension. And now, he stood before it. The air was thick with a sound that was not quite music, yet not quite. Speech a haunting harmony that seemed to pull at the very strings of his soul. The villagers pleaded with him. Turn back, an old woman urged, her face a mask of fear. The river sings a beautiful lie. Those who answer its call are never seen again. Their voices are simply added to the chorus. But for the scholar, the allure of discovery was a stronger current than fear. The line between curiosity and obsession is a thin one, and he was about to cross it. The river called, and he knew, with a chilling certainty, that he had to answer. His journey began at dawn. He walked the winding path along the riverbank, the air growing colder. The world around him shifting into something strange and dreamlike. The trees seemed to lean in, their leaves whispering fragments of the song. He soon realized he was not alone. In the shallows, scaled fish with unsettlingly human eyes swam in slow circles, their gazers following his every move. They seemed to be mouthing words he couldn't quite hear. High above, strange birds with iridescent feathers perched on branches. Their calls, not chirps, but riddles sung in an ancient tongue. One sang of a crown of stars falling into the sea. Another of a mountain that breathes fire and sleeps for 1,000 years. Each creature he encountered offered him a piece of the puzzle. A single, cryptic verse from the legendary Nine Songs. The verses spoke of creation and ruin, of love that forged worlds and betrayals that shattered them. The voices overlapped in his mind, a dizzying tapestry of sound and meaning, drawing him deeper into the river's hypnotic embrace. Days turned into a blur of mist and melody. The scholar, gaunt and weary, finally reached the heart of the river, a wide, placid basin where the 9 tributaries converged. The air here was electric. The chorus of voices so loud it was a physical force, pressing in on him from all sides. He knew what he had to do. The final verses could not be heard from the shore. They had to be felt. Ignoring the primal scream of his own survival instinct, he took a breath and stepped into the chilling water. The moment his feet left the solid ground, the world dissolved. The 9 songs crashed over him, no longer separate voices, but a single, deafening chorus that tore through his mind. A vision bloomed behind his eyes, vivid and terrifying. He saw countenance shift, cities of jade and obsidian rise and fall. He saw a terrible prophecy. A great imbalance was coming. A schism between the world of humans and the realm of spirits, born from humanity's own arrogance. Yet, as the vision reached its crescendo, the river itself turned against him. Icy tendrils of water wrapped around his legs, pulling him down, seeking to claim him, to silence his mind and add his voice to its eternal song. It was a test of will, a battle against a godlike consciousness that had drowned countless others. He was just one man against an ocean of voices. With a final, desperate surge of strength, the scholar fought back. He clawed his way toward the surface, his lungs burning, the river's chorus screaming in his ears. He thought not of the secrets he had learned, but of the sun on his face, the feeling of solid earth beneath his feet. He broke the surface, gasping, and dragged himself onto the muddy bank, drenched and shivering, but alive. He was changed. The river had taken something from him, but it had given something in return. He carried the weight of the prophecy, the terrifying knowledge of what was to come. But the details were fractured like a shattered mirror. Secrets, remember the warning, but not the path to salvation. When he stumbled back into the nearby village, the people stared. They saw the river in his eyes, the otherworldly echo in his voice. He was no longer just a scholar. He was something else, a man marked by the river of 9 songs, feared for the madness he might carry, yet revered for the truths he might hold. Two was a bridge between 2 worlds, and his lonely watch had just begun. And so, the river flows on. Its waters still shimmer under the moon. Its currents still carry the voices of gods and the echoes of those who dared to listen. The 9 songs are not a story with an end, but a question that lingers in the air. The prophecy our scholar glimpsed is a shadow spreading across the land, a challenge waiting to be met. The river whispers still, a timeless, haunting melody, patiently awaiting the next soul, bold enough, or foolish enough, to seek its truths. For, in a world teetering on the brink, sometimes the most dangerous knowledge is the only thing that can save it. Thanks for watching, and if you're intrigued by the secrets of the past, make sure to subscribe for more.